I've just been sat here for 5-10 minutes, just listening to people talk and like looking at this in front of me. It's just beautiful. Like, it's so detailed. Look at all the work on that. How much time and effort that must have taken. It's crazy, really. It really is. And this isn't even the biggest of the churches here. The main one is back that way somewhere. There's a big house there, look. Don't know what that is. There's a man on an horse there as well. I kind of do want to go walking up there and go and have a look around, but I am so exhausted, so tired. And if I don't want to time myself out on the first day, so I'm going to go back and get a good sleep. But we'll go back a slightly different way, so then we can see some slightly different things. But still massively impressed with that. It's just so good. This is my favourite street. I remember this one coming down here with Andy. It is like something out of Hogwarts. I'm gonna get this phone took off me, I think. Oh no, I'm not. It's all right. He's come and stood behind me. But yeah, no, I just think it's mint. I think it's mint. Yeah, 4 blokes just followed me down this alleyway. And they were saying something to me a minute ago. But they're up there, so we're all right. I don't think they're following me. So we're okay. Jesus Christ. It just makes me think of Romania when me and Andy got led down an alley and almost stabbed up. Anyway, look at this. Yeah, look at this little tiny alley with the houses so close together. And you would have walked down here in the past and someone would have thrown a bowl of shit out the window and it would have landed on your head. But yeah, it's good down here because I seem to remember this is the street with the little streams down it. I might be wrong, but I'm sure it is somewhere down here. Look at these buildings though. They're so old. Really are. Yeah, it is. It is exactly where I was thinking. Yeah, we got speaking to somebody down here last time that were telling us about all the fish and stuff in here. Yeah, there's like little water, like little streams that come through. And further up, there's like goldfish and all sorts in them. But the locals put them in there. And there's loads apparently, but I actually can't see any now. How beautiful is this though? Look, more of the water down there. Can I see any now? Is there any fish I can see? Well, there's one there then. But they're playing, is it pool? I'm sure it's called pool, where they throw the balls. Or is it called jacks? No, I think that's the little cross-shaped things in it. They're just playing pool. Like teenagers coming out at night and playing bowls, just right good. Yeah, I think it was this place here where we were talking to the man. Oh, it's a creperie. I could eat some crepes, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, not gonna there. No, I can't see any fish in there either. I was gonna have that Sunday thing, the Dubai chocolate one, but I decided against it. I thought it'd be good. Can always have good food later on in the week anyway. Right, better head back. Right, my place that I'm staying is just up there. I've just noticed Scotland Street, just there. Now, Scotland, or the Scottish, back in, Jacobean times. Was it Jacobean? No, the Jacobite uprising, that's what I mean. Loads of them were over in France, supporting different causes like Charles and, who was the other one? James, I think. Can't remember. But anyway, there was loads of them fighting the wars over here. And they had a bit of a backing from the French. And that's why there was a lot of issues with the English taking on the Scots. Because if they went up to Scotland to fight the Scots, then the French invaded from the south. And if they went south to fight the French, the Scottish came down. So there's a lot of stuff like that going on. But you'll know, if you notice, you will see certain things to do with Scotland in France. There's a big connection. A lot of people don't know that. Anyway, Crusades, pretty sure a lot of the Scottish went with the French to do the Crusades. Anyway, I need to get back home because I am boiling and I want a bath. Right, bath running. Windows are staying open. I am sweating. Having a semi-cold bath. Might just add a bit of hot in it, just to cool me down. I want to have a lie down while I wait. That's going to take a while to fill. Right, getting in here. It's not as easy as I thought. As everybody can, literally, if anybody came past now, that's cold. That's actually a lot colder than I thought it was going to be. Yeah. I'm stood up now. Everybody, if anyone walked past, they can see me. Anyway, I'm going to stop filming because of reflections. Like, I wish I could set up some really cool, like romantic, no, not romantic, like cinematic camera to make me look really cool in this bath. Oh, is someone sneezing? Don't know what that noise is. I think it sounds like a water pump or something. Maybe because the water's coming out of this, but oh, it's so good. This is so good. It's like, it's not very long. That's the only problem. I can, if I lay down like this, my feet have to be out of the water, but it's just brilliant. Look at my trotters. Like, that's not dirt, by the way. That's suntan on my foot. Well, on my ankle. But actually probably should have gone the other way around, so then I could have looked out of the window, but I didn't. Anyway, I need to be careful of all these different angles. I don't think you can see anything. Hi. Anyway, I should be charging for pictures of my feet, OnlyFans and all that, but I do love it. Imagine I'd come in here earlier when the sun were going down. Oh, it would have looked brilliant. Anyway, I better have a proper bath. The temperature is not freezing, but not far off. So it is very refreshing. But the motorbike's not quite as refreshing. But yeah, I might use that shower as well. The only problem I've got is this water is actually very close to the top, so I don't want to flood the place. That would be a nightmare. Right, anyway, I'm sure you don't want to see me in the bath any longer, so I will see you in a minute. But in fact, I might see you in the morning because I'm just going to get washed and go to sleep. So I'll see you in the morning. Jesus, I've just woken up and it's 10:10. I'm supposed to be checked out of this place by 10. I've just legged it around this place to get my stuff together to get out. I've also wanted to get up before now to move the car so I didn't get towed away. So fingers crossed, look how flat my hair looks. Fingers crossed I haven't been towed either. Right, let me just sort this door. No, the car is still there, which is good. There's no ticket on it that I can see either, which is even better. But there's nothing worse than waking up and realising you've got to get up now, so you run round, and then by the time you stop, you just feel like rubbish. I just wanted, what it is, my alarm went off at 9:30, and I just went back to sleep. So my eyes are dead now. They were okay a minute ago, and now they've suddenly gone, right, that's it. You've done what you need to do. Anyway, I want to get sorted. The thing I didn't get a chance to do is brush my teeth. Oh, there's a big lorry reversing down here. I hope he's got enough room to get through. Yeah, whoever sent me these, I can't remember who you are, but thank you so much because they're so useful. They sent me maybe, I don't know, 50 or 100 of them. This is so good. They've been so helpful for going away, because obviously I can get rid of them when I've done. After a sweaty toothbrush with like bits of dirt in it with me. So they're really, really good, so thank you. Right, I've got myself sorted, brushed my teeth, because I've left my, oh, obviously you've just seen that. So this first day, I've decided I'm not going back down to Rouen. I went last night, we saw a bit of it. I've been before, and I don't want to waste my time just wandering around for a few hours. So I'm going to get on the road. I'm going to Le Havre, near Le Havre, and I've got quite a few locations that I don't know if I can get in, and I don't know if they're any good, and also I don't know if they've been sold or anything like that. So I'm going to crack through a couple of those first, and then go to one that I know should be fine. Just I want to try and get as many as I can. I've got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, 5 days. I want 5 locations. I need 4 minimum, so that's what I'm bonused on. I told you this before. I get bonused based on how many I get. So if I get 3, I'll get just my basic wage this month. If I get 4, I'll get a basic bonus. If I get 5 and 6 and 7 or whatever, it adds on and on and on. Because obviously then that just means I'm in front for the month after. And the more I get in front, the better it is. Recently, I've been getting the bare bones every month, which is not great. Well, it's not good for my bank balance either. But the business have built up a little bit more cash. That's why I can come away for a few more days. So anyway, there is definitely a police car coming, looking at cars parked, so I am going. Right, I just stopped here a minute. First of all, look at that bloody bruise. I did that on last Sunday's Explore. I walked into a post and bounced off it like an absolute idiot. And you know what? That absolutely kills. Like, I stabbed myself with some scissors at the weekend, and that doesn't hurt half as much as this does. I never bruise. So for me to cut myself and bruise around it is not like me. Yeah, I just want to show you a couple of places because that copper disappeared, so we're all right. We're only round the corner. Literally, we were parked just up there, but there's this place here that I was looking at. I don't know if I can look through the gates a bit further up. Yeah, so I don't think I can get in, and it looks secure as anything. Let me show you. I was going to try and show you through the gates, but I've noticed there's a brand new sensor there, so I'm reckoning the building next door maybe, I don't know, that looks blocked up as well. Yeah, I wanted to try and show you that place there, but it's what's on the other side of the road that's even better. I'll show you that in a minute, but I just wonder what's inside that. But it definitely does look really well boarded up. But that made me jump because I didn't know you were there. Mr. Frenchman just appeared next to me and I'm like, what the hell is going on here? I'll leave my engine running, we're only going across the road. But yeah, I think it might be quite good inside that because it's still upstairs, it's got some good windows on it. Wow, my eyes are dead, aren't they? Could have done with an extra couple of hours. Right, here's me sneaking around looking at the back of the building when I could have just walked straight around here. I'm guessing they use the rest for some sort of business, but that place definitely looks abandoned. That place does. Look at the front of that. What an amazing building this one is. But I think that one could still be in use, maybe. I'm not sure. But I just want to, before somebody gets in my car and drives off, I just want to show you across the road. Look at this for a fountain. That's one hell of a fountain. I don't know what it's supposed to represent. The revolution or something, I don't know. But yeah, that's, I wonder what was behind here originally. I bet there was some massive building behind here, because why would you just put this big structure on its own? And there is, around the sides of it, oh look, you can see that building a bit better now. Around the sides of it, there's doors. I have looked, don't worry. I have checked. There's no way in. But where do those doors go? Be interesting to know. And look, this is all underground here. So I reckon there's tunnels or rooms or whatever. Anyway, back to the car. Let's get out of here. But I've told you before, come to Rouen. It is amazing. It's an amazing place. And I've only scratched the surface really. There's the bit that me and Andy went to last time, where was it Joan of Arc was set on fire. There's some other things as well, but I can't remember what. Anyway, let's go.
Ya no quiero nada de discusiones, ni quiero que me estés comprando flores. I'm doing much better, yeah, did you notice? Ya me olvidé de tus errores. Sí que estoy llamando a estas horas, pero estoy cenando esta hora. Ya es muy tarde, ya no llores, ya no llores. Aunque estés sangrando, te ignoro. Llámame cruel, no te valoro. Hiciste guerrera y esta guerra yo gané. Ahora ven y mira, mira, mírame. Es como que nunca, nunca te amé. Tu casa vacía destruye. Ahora ven y mira, mira, mírame. Ahora ven y mira, mira, mírame. Es como que nunca, nunca te amé. Tu casa vacía.
Right, I'm heading out of the town. I've got 46 minutes left to drive. Because I was thinking, I've not had any breakfast yet, but 46 minutes, I can happily wait that. Go actually maybe to Le Havre, because the place I'm going to is not banging Le Havre. It's sort of like 10-15 minutes outside. So go and get some breakfast in Le Havre, check it out, and then go and try and do this explore. And then that means I can just crack on then and get off to the next place if I can't get in here. So we'll see how it goes. But it's a beautiful day. The sun's out compared to yesterday when it was quite grey and overcast. Seems like it's going to be quite nice today. Right, just looking on my maps, I've decided I'm not going to Le Havre. It's going to add 30 miles onto my journey, which I'd like to go there because it's somewhere I've never been, but I'm going to go to somewhere called Fécamp, I'm not sure, which is just past the location I want to go to. It's not far. Le Havre is an extra, what did we say, 25 kilometres each way, so it's a bit of a waste of time going all that way down, and it's a bigger town, which I could have gone and got my breakfast there, but I thought I won't because it's a big town and it means messing about. So I'd rather go to like a seaside village and go and get my breakfast there, and then at least I get to see somewhere new. I get to be near the sea, which you know I love, and then I ain't got to come too far back. So that's what I've decided. Right, I'm just coming into that little town that I was on about. Oh, that's annoying with that bit of paper that goes. There we go. That's better. I can't remember what it's called, this place. I want to say it's called Fécamp or something like that. I should probably just have a look. But yeah, we're going to head down towards the sea, but it seems a really nice place. I've seen some old soldiers all dressed up outside a church down there a minute ago. There's all sorts of little things, but it's such a pretty little place, this. Really nice, and I've never heard of it. It just shows there's so many places out there to visit that you've never heard of, that aren't like your Paris, your Lyon, your Marseille or whatever. They're just little tiny beautiful places that are worth coming and checking out. Like, literally, as I stop filming, you just come around a corner and there's just something else to see. Not that you can see it because it's off to my left, but and when it's on this frame, when I'm filming on this frame thing, it's quite hard to show you because I can't turn it like I would do if it was in my hand. But anyway, let's see whether, I have no idea where I'm going. I need to try and work that out really. Right, all parked up. You know what, it's really nice here. Like, I've only just, God, I'm going to be in people's way here. I was going to give you a bit of a look round, but it's only going to have to be quick because we're literally here for food and to get out of here. And I also think I might be parked in a disabled spot, but I can't quite tell. So I don't want to block up a disabled spot. It wasn't on purpose. But look at this. Right, so down next to the harbour bit with the boats we've just come past, you've got a little fish seller woman. I don't know what they've got. They've not really got anything. I think it's all sold. But then at the other side of the road, got all little food places. So that's where I'm aiming now with my terrible parking. I don't really care at this point. There's also a church up on the hill there, look, which is pretty cool. It's just a nice little place. And the beach is over there. We're gonna probably head round there before we go, but maybe just drive round because I don't want to get in trouble for parking here. Look, just across the road, this is exactly what I need. Boulangerie and pâtissier. Perfect. So, although there is a sit-down place here as well, but looking at the queue outside that place, I reckon that place is probably better than this. So that's where we're going. What we got on here? Salad. I don't know what. Crustulante. Not sure. Ooh, apple crumble. Ooh, apple crumble tart. Sounds good. But I'm not going to this one anyway, so I don't know why I'm looking. Let's get in the queue. Right, I'm not going to lie. It looks pretty amazing in here. It looks very amazing. I want a sandwich. They're over there, but I don't know what I want. But it says don't touch, so I better not really. Right, I've got my food. I've got a ham and cheese sandwich, or baguette. I've got my pomme benedictine, which is basically like pastry with apple, like a mini apple pie sort of thing. And then I've got my chocolate swirly thing, which is, they just beaut those. Thing is, I now decided I want to go and sit over there, but I've got everything out of the bags, so I don't know how easy that's going to be, but I want to try. Right, this is less hustle and bustle. It's a bit more chilled out. There's too many cars and too many people over there. I want to go around to the beach, but I just didn't leave my car for much longer because I know it's not supposed to be there. I'm pretty sure of that. But anyway, crack on with these. That's going to take me 6 weeks to chew for a start, but I do love a good baguette. I just don't know whether I'm going to eat it. I actually don't feel that hungry this morning at all, but I'm sure once I start eating I will. Right, food gone. Seagulls trying to steal it from me. These are just about to go out on the jet skis. The clouds have coming out a little bit. It's got a bit breezy, so it's probably the best time to be getting up if I can get up. Oh Jesus! Head back to the car if it's still there, and then we'll get out of here. I just want to drive around. I'm going to drive around to the beach. Go and have a quick look. It's going to be sand, I would have thought. And then the location's about 15 minutes away. It's not bad at all. But yeah, beautiful place. And I've not even been up into the main town. From what I've seen, it looks so good here. Like, I would come back here, like with Freddie or whatever. That's a weird looking boat. It's just made out of aluminium, I think, or something. It looks very strange. I like all these as well along the front. The little, like the restaurants up there somewhere. They bring you down your drink and your food down here. Anyway, let's head back to the car. Like where we got our food earlier on, if you go down there, so we got the food, where is it now? Not the butchers, we got it in there. There's a little path that runs through into the main town, and then that looks pretty cool. That church that's behind there as well. I would like to have more time, but I just haven't. See, this is the crash on the M11 that made me have to miss my ferry. This is what it's made me miss out on, because I would have come and I'd Jesus. I had to hurry up because there's people getting in the car next to me. I would have had more time to come and look around these places, but can't help it, can you? It's just one of those things. So, right, let's get off down towards the beach. Right, ignore the weather. This is big black clouds gathering. We've got white cliffs, the same as Dover. And the thing is, if you went directly that way, you get to Eastbourne in England. And it's weird because it's like, just ends. It's like Britain was just ripped off the end of it at some point. Now I've parked illegally down there, so I can't stay. It's a shame, though. It's not a sandy beach, it's a stony beach, a bit like Brighton, I suppose. And the thing is, Brighton is directly out there somewhere, so it's the same. But yeah, it looks brighter than that to me, but it's a bit, I don't know, it's a bit dodgy coming in over there, in that weather. I feel like we're going to get some rain soon. Anyway, I just wanted to show you. It is still really nice. It would have been so much better if it was sand, but it is what it is. Beautiful little place. I think it's definitely more of an older person place, a little bit like Eastbourne. Food from up here. I'm not hungry. I can smell fish and chips or something up here, and it smells delightful. Really, really does. And whatever this is very popular. This is a nice old queue for it. Anyway, let's go back down to the car. I know I hate how short my hair is. It's horrible. I know I sometimes sound like a travel agent, but that's not a travel agent. Yeah, travel agent. It's because I want to show these places, the best of them, so you can see like what they're like if you want to come, or maybe you're never going to get the chance to come. So this is your way of seeing things. I don't know. Look at these houses. I don't know if I'd want to live there, because look how close some of these are getting to the edge of that cliff. A few years' time, they'll all fall off there. Anyway, back in the car. Right, I've just had a look at this place we're going to. Part of me now thinks it's not abandoned, unless the photo is an old photo, because it's got something like a fete about outside. It's a massive house, and it's got like a fair or fete sign outside, which makes me think it's publicly used. But well, I can only find out. I was given this one as a go and check it out one. Now, whether that means it's been sold, like put up for sale or something like that, and they've stopped using it publicly, I don't know. But that's what today's about. Today is try before you buy. I don't know what I'm on about. I'm desperate for a wee though, because I had to rush out the apartment this morning and never had one. So I need a wee really bad. Right, this is the place, but I'm 99.9% sure it's not abandoned, because the gates are wide open. I'm just going to drive up to it, I've decided. If anyone says anything. I'll tell them I thought it was for sale. There's a white van up here. Look at the place though. How amazing is this? Ooh. Right, I'm glad I didn't walk up, because that is a beast. Anyway, we're gonna go, because I'm guessing these are workmen's vans. In fact, there's washing up down there, look, as well. Someone's clothes hanging up. So, that is a beast. Hello, dog. Bonjour. Anyway, I better go before I get in trouble. How nobody has come out yet, I don't know, with that dog going mad. Unless there's nobody in there, but clearly they're keeping it safe. I reckon it was abandoned at some point, and they're doing it up. which is good in one way, but not so good for us, because it means I don't get to go and have a look. There's a little house there as well. What I did notice around the back of this place a minute ago was another place that looked like it had been abandoned and was being done up, that had got an abandoned train with it as well, which I'll quickly go and show you before we go. But yeah, look at these gates. Gates are wonderful. But yeah, imagine me walking up there a minute ago. I thought, oh, shall I walk up? Bloody glad I didn't. Like, don't get me wrong, the dog probably wouldn't have done anything to me. It's probably soft as out, but it's just doing its job, innit?
Ya no quiero nada de discusiones, ni quiero que me estés comprando flores. I'm doing much better, yeah, did you notice? Ya me olvidé de tus errores. Sí que estoy llamando a estas horas, pero estoy cenando